Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another video showing how to create your pillow gifts. The next pillow gift we are going to create is the one with the post-it note holder. So the supplies you will need will be a post-it note. You will need a bone folder, you will need snips, you will need adhesive, some Wink Stella. You will need some crinkle ribbon or any kind of ribbon of your choosing. You will also need the punch from your kit. You will also need your paper cutter with your little attachment to score. And then you will also need a piece of cardstock that is 3 by 3. You will need a piece of designer series paper that is cut just slightly smaller. So I did 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then you will also need a long piece of cardstock that is cut 11 by 3.5. I have already pre-scored mine, but I will go over it to show you how. All right, so you will take your piece and you will slide it in your trimmer, and your first score mark will be at 3 inches. So let me just move this down so you can see it. There we go. So 3 inches, and then at 4 3/4, so just slide it down, and then you will score that again. And then all the way down to 6 6/8. So we'll slide that down here and you'll score that. And then you'll move it slightly down to 7 1/8 and you will score that as well. All right. So then we will take our paper and we will fold all our score lines. So at this point, it doesn't matter which way they go, you just want to make sure you score them. And then we'll bend them into the proper position. Okay, so we have it scored, and you want to take your post-it note holder or post-it notes and add some adhesive on the back. You can use your Tombow glue, but I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus. And when you adhere this down, you want to put it towards the bottom of the largest fold. Okay, so it will look like this. Then you have your 2 little scores, and those will come up. This top piece you will fold over like so. And then the next fold like that. So when it sits, it will sit just like this. All right, so we are going to use our adhesive again, and we're going to glue this little flap. So just with your Stampin' Seal or your Tombow glue, we'll just adhere that together just like so. Then now we have our base. Okay, so now we will lay it flat for now, and we will grab our 2 squares and we will adhere these together. Okay, just like that. And then you will take some regular glue, and I'm just going to use the regular Stampin' Seal for this. And when you glue this down, you don't want it to be just at the bottom. You want to raise it up a little bit. So it's just like that. So you don't want to put any glue on the top portion of your cardstock. All right, so we'll put that towards the top, just like that. So it still opens like that. All right, then what you want to do is take your punch and punch out various colors of the small flower. Okay, and we are going to adhere some of these flowers together. So just take your Tombow glue, put a little dot in the center, and lay your petal down. Just like that, and let it dry just a bit. I'll do that for this. There we go. And one more flower. And you can use as many as you like. This is just how many I decided to use. So there we go. Okay, so now we have this. Then I'm going to pinch the center and just take my bone folder. I'm just going to curl up some of the edges, just so that it doesn't lay on my project flat. I'm going to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, so I'll just do that, and we'll do that for the next two. And you could also curl these before you put them together. That might be a little easier. So we're just going to curl these up. They have a little something. There we go. And I'll show you, you can just finger press it as well if you do not have a bone folder. I'm just simply going around, just giving it a little, so it makes it like a little cup. All right. So then what you will do is you will take a dimensional, and you will put a dimensional on the back of each of the flowers. And you only need one, you don't need any more. I'll peel the back off and just turn them upside down for now. And then we will decide how we would like to place them on our project. So let's see, I could do, and you want to put them in the lower corner only because we're going to be putting a ribbon up here. So just like that. All right, then go ahead and take whatever gems, rhinestones, whatever kind of pretty bling you would like, and just take and put that right in the center. I'd like to use the Take Your Pick tool. I think it's an awesome little invention that they have. All right, then you will take your Wink of Stella, and you'll just paint on your flowers just to give it a little shine, a little sparkle. You want to make sure that you put your embellishment on first, because this is a little wet, and then your embellishment will not stick if you do it beforehand. Let's get a little more juice in there, squeeze it. There we go. We'll paint this up. And you can go around it as many times as you'd like to get the desired amount of sparkle. Who doesn't love sparkle? All right. So can you see how it kind of shimmers? Isn't that pretty? All right. So now we still have our leaves, and we are going to attach those down. So we'll take a leaf, put a little glue at the bottom, or you could use a mini glue dot. All right, a little too much glue on that one, so we'll just share. There we go. And I'll put one down there. We'll put one here, and then we'll grab one more leaf. You just need a little. A little goes a long way with this. I'll lay it there, and then I'll just take my bone folder and just kind of tap it down. Kind of hold it in place there. There we go. Oh, slippery little guy. He's just trying to get away. There we go. So this is what we have so far. All right, now you will take your crinkle ribbon or any ribbon of your choosing, and you're just simply going to tie a bow. Now this crinkle ribbon is really pretty, however, it is very delicate. So you have to kind of be patient with it as you're trying to make your bow. There we go. We'll just trim that. And for this, I will use a mini glue dot. And I will just probably need the one. Put that up at the top. So there you go. Here is your beautiful Post-it holder. Isn't that lovely? All right, so I hope you enjoyed this pillow gift, and here is how you can make it so that you can share with other people and give them some really pretty gifts. All right, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the retreat.